So it's been over a month since I've given you guys an update on the unfortunate passing murder of our boy Foolio of Jacksonville drill gangster rap fame. Okay, infamous for his beef with Young and Ace. The last stream that I did was an extensive breakdown of the Foolio situation. Okay, and there's been some updates. So I don't know if there had been any arrests. I think there was a lot of speculation as to who might have been involved last time that I was here on stream, but damn near a week or two after I got off that stream, I believe there was a major update and there were arrests made. So first, it came out on the 29th of July 2024 that 3 had been arrested for murder of the rapper Foolio. Then that was then upgraded to, I believe a day later, to 4 being arrested in the shooting death of Foolio. So this is an article in The Guardian. It says authorities allege members of 2 different gangs were involved in the killing, with 1 suspect still at large. Now, this is going to get interesting, and I'm going to get sucked into this in a minute, so it's going to be highly interesting. But it would appear that we've bumped into a paywall. Oh, no, we haven't. Great, amazing. This was at the end of July. So if you already know this, if you're already up to date, then you know it is what it is. But if you're not, let's do a quick recap. So police investigating the June shooting death of Foolio have arrested 4 suspects in the popular Florida rapper's slaying and are searching for a 5th, according to investigators. So authorities said on Monday members from 2 different gangs, ATK, which is allegedly Ace's top killers, and 1200 carried out the ambush which killed the 26-year-old musician, whose real name was Charles Jones, while he was out for his birthday in Tampa. Now, Sean Gathright, age 18, as well as Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, set-up chick allegedly, both 21, were jailed in the case on suspicion of murder over the weekend, and Tampa police announced in a statement that Rashad Murphy, age 30, then surrendered to similar charges on Tuesday after a standoff with deputies that was actually, I believe, videoed in a pretty dramatic fashion. How crazy is that we actually get to witness the goddamn live standoff? Crazy. Wild, right? And I believe there was another arrest that was out in the rain. But here are the people that are in custody: Alicia Andrews, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright. Yeah, the charges are pretty serious. Charges are pretty serious. I believe there was another. I swear there was another video. Might have to dig that up. Obviously, the surveillance video of the murder was shown at the press conference. Now, I don't want to do a crazy, out of control. I don't want to show the actual murder itself because that would be against the terms of service. But what you do see is these behind-the-scenes kind of like surveillance footage. But I tell you what, this brings a whole new definition to the term caught in 4K, because the quality of this footage is like nothing I've ever seen in a surveillance camera evidence for a murder. Look at it. This is like a movie. This is creepy. This is like Saw 3 or something. Nightmare on Elm Street. How creepy and chilling is it to see that? These guys straddling along with rifles. Now, unfortunately, the incident's about to take place. You can see this gentleman raising his stick, as they would say. And then in the aftermath, making a little getaway. But it's unbelievable, the quality that we're seeing this in. You know, my guy's just going crazy with it. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You know, that's all been officially released by the Jacksonville police. And I believe there was another arrest. Let me try and find the other arrest because it was pretty crazy. Where is it? Where is it? I just want to find that arrest footage because it was just so dramatic. It was actually unbelievable. Yeah, here we go. So this is I think there's body cam footage as well as what looks like just almost professionally filmed footage. And so once again, this is officially from the Jacksonville Police Department. They put this out there.
Driver! Open the car door! Let me see your hands! Step on out! Step on out! Look away! Back up to the sound of my voice! Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep
Why? Because you're cooked. You're cooked.
going. Turn, turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Sean Gaff right. Cooked. It's a whole operation. I mean, it's incredible footage, right? This one's the most dramatic. I mean, look at it. This looks like it could be a goddamn Chris Nolan film. It's actually crazy. Sticked up, close-ups of the rifles. The cameraman knows what they're doing. I appreciate that, to be honest with you. I have a lot of appreciation for that. This is like an action movie in real life.
Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up! Put your hands in the air! Hands up! Hands in the air! Hands in the air! Alright, slowly walk toward me! Let's go! Right here, right here! Walk right here, let's go! Yeah. Walk this way, listen to the instructions. Yep. Hey, keep your hands up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here! Come this way. Over here! You're gonna get hit with the left lethal. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk toward me. Hands up and walk toward me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep
Not very hands up, is it?
Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Look at me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees.
Right, good.
Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah?
It's just so dramatic, man, seeing it like this shot, like this, just this particular shot. The cop's over his shoulders with the rifle. He's getting arrested in the rain. This is just insane.
Stand up. Isaiah, right?
Both suspects in custody and Andrews there or no?
Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
The setup chicks need to be cooked the most, man. I'm sorry to say it. I don't know if that's misogynistic or just fact. But if you're a setup chick, you need to get cooked. You're going to the lady prison, right? You're going to the women's prison. I feel like the cat's taken over the stream right now, but it is what it is. Cooked. Cooked. Cooked like food, all right? So look, that's the situation. That's the face of cookery, basically, being cooked. So it's not a good look. It's pretty bad, and there's been a couple of updates. Before we get to the bit that concerns me, I've got another little mini update. Okay, so look, check this out. All right, check this out. So it's not looking good for the suspects, right? So this is actually the most latest news related to the case that I could find. Okay, this is September the 4th, so 5 days ago. All right. In Tampa, Florida, one of the men accused of killing Jacksonville rapper in Tampa was in a Hillsborough County courtroom on Wednesday. Rashad Murphy, who was the fourth guy that was arrested that we mentioned. So, where was it? We had it on the Jack Sheriff page, right? Was it Rashad Murphy? This gentleman, this lovely gentleman here, who was arrested. It's not looking good for him. Rashad Murphy, who was accused. They're saying there's a cat in front of the camera. Come on. Come on. He's going to do the video instead of me. Are you going to do the video instead of me? What have you got to say about Julio Foolio? You don't know about the Jacksonville gang war, do you? Okay, anyway. Sorry. Rashad Murphy was accused of being one of the several gunmen who killed rapper Charles Jones, who went by the stage name Julio Foolio. So, you know, these are the classic breakdowns, right? Yeah, the rappers made their own music videos. There's not anything super new here. But essentially, videos were shown in court recorded in the hotel parking lot and by a Tesla car's camera. It shows the moments Jones was gunned down. And then after listening to testimony, a Hillsborough judge rules that there is sufficient evidence that Rashad Murphy did commit the crimes he's accused of and that he is indeed a danger to the community. It's sounding like it. For those reasons, Murphy will be held in jail without a bond until his trial. It's not looking great for him, if I'm completely honest with you. It's not looking great. So I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing was quite a big L for those involved. I mean, it seems you know, I won't get into all the evidence here, but I believe that there was some kind of there was some reporting on the messages that had been sent between them.
Right after a successful
So let's check this video out, right?
escape from the murder scene, Foolio's killers exchanged frightening texts. Now the police have linked the messages to the original instigator, and these are his next plans. Foolio's killers and the frightening text messages. Just hours after 3 masked men pulled off an ambush on Julio Foolio at the parking lot of a North Tampa hotel in June, new court documents have revealed how one of the shooters boasted about the attack in a text message to a friend. The gruesome attack saw the masked gunman spray 2 cars with bullets, leaving Foolio dead and 3 others in his convoy injured. After making what they believed was a clean getaway, one of the gunmen, who has now been identified as Rashad Murphy, sent 2 cryptic text messages to 2 different numbers. In one of the messages, Murphy wrote, "I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today, Murphy." The other message,
"My thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio." I mean, you couldn't crash out and then snitch on yourself any harder, could you really?
read, "I'm
Like,
coming
could
home,
you
my
do it
thirst
any
is
harder?
quenched, I love you, Murphy."
possible?
Rashad Murphy signed his name on both messages, which he sent from one of the other shooter, 18-year-old Sean Gathwright's phone. There was evidence Rashad Murphy didn't take his phone with him on the mission, and an iCloud warrant on Sean Gathwright's phone showed the 2 messages were sent at approximately 12:58 hours and 13:01 hours on the day of the shooting. Meanwhile, detectives of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, who have deep knowledge of gang slang, disclosed that the "pop a bottle of Don Julio" was intended as a disrespect to Foolio. Foolio's death may have quenched Rashad's thirst for blood, as he said, but he couldn't resist the urge to take one final jibe at the fallen rapper. Unknown to him, this text message would form part of the evidence investigators would use to tie him and others to the crime. According to court documents, the whole plot to kill Foolio began sometime in June, after the rapper shared a message to Instagram announcing a B-Day bash.
This is what breaks my heart, man, because Foolio been known for dissing people for dying on their birthday. And how are you running around talking about B-Day Bash? How are you running around talking about B-Day Bash? You know, Foolio was like Mr. Disrespectful in his city. He was that guy. He was the big op. He was the biggest op. How are you talking about B-Day Bash?
Foolio's birthday advert featured a June 21st Airbnb pool party to be followed by a party at Teaser's Gentlemen's Club on North Nebraska Avenue in Tampa.
The day at 5, 6 o'clock.
We've been knowing this. We want to see
The
them
four
texts. We
suspects,
got
while
more
police
texts.
said to follow, he spray tagged about obeying that all
5 ones who were and pulled defendants.
life sentences, irrespective of their role in the shooting. She said,
All 5 of these defendants are facing life in the Florida State Prison, even the ones who didn't pull the trigger. In Florida, if you participate in the planning of a murder, you can be held accountable for the person's death. And that is what we intend to do here.
According to the statement released by Tampa police on Monday, July 29th, the ambush was fueled by an ongoing feud between rival gangs in Jacksonville. Foolio is documented as a sick kid between Foolio and East County of attempts and his girlfriend's vehicles from the crime scene. They already had the suspects in their view after tracing the license plates of the vehicles from the crime scene. The investigation
They had him straight away from the license plate. How crazy is that?
didn't catch a break until Rashad Murphy's girlfriend shared information with the detectives when they questioned her. She revealed that the phone Rashad used during the ambush belonged to her and allowed the police to search through the phone. Police found a picture of Davion Murphy's ID information linking both men together. They also found a screenshot of an Airbnb reservation confirmation that read, "Hello Rashad, thanks for your reservation." The reservation confirmed that the suspected killers had booked an Airbnb close to the murder scene to help them easily monitor Foolio's movement on the day of the shooting. From surveillance footage obtained by the police, it is believed that Gathwright and the Murphy brothers were the masked men who carried out the shooting, while Chance and Andrew were the lookout. Police also found spent rifle casings in Gathwright's vehicle that showed he was involved in an attempt at Foolio's life in October 2023. This was all a result of the
They're saying that was the one where Foolio got hit in the foot, right? We saw Foolio.
7 months before, at 19, Foolio.
It's messed up, man. It's messed up. So look, let me just tell you quickly how I got dragged into this whole thing. So I see this going around, all right? I see this on Remo's page. The police have made a chart, Okay, the police have made a chart of all of the gangs allegedly involved in Foolio's murder. Now, they said it was ATK and 1200. Now, this is what's crazy, okay?
Jones, also known as Foolio, was killed. Today, a detective who specializes in gang activity in Jacksonville testified that Jones was a known member of the 6 Block gang and a rival of the ATK and 1200 gang in Jacksonville. Each gang made a rap video about the other. We can't play all of the sound from the video because it's...
Now, here's the issue, right? This is 4 days ago. Now, 3 years ago, I made a little video called Jacksonville's Deadly Gang War. And in that video, I painstakingly crafted from scratch a gang matrix for those involved.
And up to just before 21st Street. Some members of this group have been known to represent under the S4C, meaning Spaz for Corbin, a reference to a fallen friend of theirs. And you might also see Jump Out or Cuckoo Gang affiliated with members of this group too. And hailing from this area are several familiar faces such as Spinner Benz and his blood brother Whopper Whit.
Now,
just too profane. But Detective Richard Nieder says these videos are records of one gang bragging about killing members of other gangs.
They might not be taking credit from themselves.
Look at this. That's in court. He's showing the image of the members. That's from my video. Not only that, but it's not necessarily a very accurate depiction of exactly who was involved in the murder at this level. Because the people that are actually getting caught up, I don't know about them. Like these folks, these phonems. Right, where are they? The 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, whoever. Where are the pictures of them, dead man? Where they gone? Where they gone? Where they gone? We lost it. No, oh no, we've lost them. That picture of them, all them people, the 3 people who have been implicated. I mean, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. But that's from my video. That's from my. I made that.
The Chopper.
That's, you know what I'm saying.
aka Ducci, as well as 18 Meat. So that's the level AT take B5, Lil Popper, Greenlight, Lil Leaky, and Suge.
Not all of these guys are alive. A lot of these guys aren't even alive, right? But this is getting shown in court willy-nilly. And this actually shocked me. A lot of people are saying I'm the feds, Trap Laws are the feds, you're the feds, you're the feds. I'm not the feds. Not only am I not the feds, but the feds are lazy. And I've said this to people before. People are saying, well, they're using your evidence in court. Well, 1, this doesn't have any of the people that actually did the murder. And 2... what I think it really says is that the DA or the prosecutors, they're too lazy. They don't have the skills in Photoshop that they need to put together a nice, slick-looking gang matrix like your boy over here. I don't really know how I don't even rate this. I think this isn't that good. I think this is a crappy gang matrix that could be better. I don't think this looks that good. If I was the FBI, I would put more effort into making my gang matrices than this, okay? I'll keep it real. There's people that ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, how has that ended up in court? I was baffled. Ain't no way they took the gang matrix from my video and showed it in court. And there it is. I didn't believe it when I saw this, man. The law is real. The law is real. That's what I'm saying, though. I see in the chat they're saying my Photoshop. All right, you could make it in 2 minutes. Exactly, but they didn't have 2 minutes spared. They just grabbed it, maybe put a little bit of a blue gradient on it, and just slapped it in there. It's actually insane, isn't it? It's actually insane. Bruh, the feds legit just sat there and watched it. And they're saying it's me, but I think they had all this information. They just probably liked it. They just probably liked the way it was laid out. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. People saying your documentary solved the murder. This was 3 years ago. Everyone was still alive. Not everyone. Not everyone. Wild. It's actually wild. I can smell part 2 coming. Yeah. Well, you know what it is. Dude on another continent has more information with Google than detectives do driving around the city. I guess that's true. I guess it's true, people. So I might as well just be the CIA from now on. The FBI, CIA, ATK, ATF, ATK. Bruh, mad.